you.
Got him. He's a good one too.
Okay.
Get the net.
Get the net.
Yeah, I see him. Did you see that fish come up?
Is it on the lights? Go.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna be a great video.
All right, all right. Woo! Pretty
I think he wanted it.
fish.
See, I think he wanted it.
Now, was that the
Show enough shark
show
truth.
enough chartreuse?
With the double cross here. That fish wanted it.
Corey Thomas,
Kirby,
Ham, man.
It's good to meet you, brother.
Yeah, nice to finally get to meet you as well. I'm very excited to be here at Dale Hollow, correct?
correct.
This is a beautiful park. The drive on the way in here was absolutely amazing, and this must be like almost a vacation destination location.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, not too many lakes have their own private miniature golf course.
No, it's a world-class golf course, actually.
Backed up to a world-class.
7,000 yards, man.
Yeah, something for the entire family here at Dale Hollow, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, hey man, I love your boat, and through our, talking about trying to set up a fishing interview with you to highlight your skills, not only with B&M poles, but also with crappie magnets, you told me, hey, you should come in December. You were adamant about this, and this was like back in the summer. And then last week, boom, you won a tournament on this very lake. So I'm like, hey man, I want to see how you did it. So that's why we're here today.
Right.
So can you go into a little detail about what we did?
Yeah, so this lake, the water is ultra clear. It's deep water, and this time of year the fish get on a great jig bite, and that's what I'm about. I love light line, ultralights, casting jigs.
Ultralight. So what pole are we going to be using?
We're using two rods, but mainly the B&M Sharpshooter 55,
Okay.
and then also maybe the Leland's TCB.
Oh yeah, the trout crappie bluegill rod.
Yep,
yeah,
exactly.
No, that's a really light. Well,
Right.
that
Well,
is an impressive
Well,
rod.
we're throwing 2-pound tests, so we want something that can that pairs well with that.
And that's
both
because-
of these rods do.
That's because of the clarity of the lake.
I think so. And then I think the lake's starting to get a little bit more pressure.
Uh-huh.
And I think there's a lot of fish that just don't seem to want to bite. But if you downsize and light line, I can get a lot of those fish to go that other people can't get to bite.
All right. Well, I'm a big fan of the Sharpshooter 6.
My personal preference, I like the 55. It's a little softer. The 6 is just a little bit too stout for what I do.
Right.
And I can pick up on a lot of those really fine bites that once you really can't feel on anything else, but you can feel them on that rod.
With the finesse and that light
Exactly.
ride. So, all right, man. Well, I'm excited to get out there. We've been blessed with a beautiful day. Just a light chop on the water, and we're going to go with tournament champion of Dale Hollow last week.
That's right.
B&M Pro and Crappie Magnet staff, Corey Thomas.
all in the treetops.
Yeah.
Look at that school of crappie in the treetops right there. That is incredible. Boy, what a beautiful lake, man. You are so blessed
I am truly blessed.
to have this in your backyard. There's got to be 300 fish in there.
Oh.
Is that the 1042 or 1242 XSV?
1242.
Nice. Love it.
I do too, man. 12-inch screen is the only way to go.
That's true. Garmin Live Scope. I don't understand why they don't call it True Scope. It never lies.
It doesn't lie. You're right.
Am I missing something?
You are not missing it.
Show me how it's done. My friend.
Pound and 3/4 fish in there.
So we're going with crappie magnets. What color do you have on?
Show enough.
Sure enough, I ended up with the Butler Gold. Show me a little show enough. Oh yeah, look at that. Very cool. And a little slab bite action.
Yeah.
So, you know, Chris Mann didn't tell me how effective the slab bite is, because we went fishing yesterday, and after him catching about 15 fish, I was starting to think, what am I doing wrong? And then I noticed.
Chris is a pretty fishy dude, though.
Yeah, he is a fishy dude. God bless him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
I'm like, hey, you gonna hog all those slab bites all day? And he goes, oh, I thought, I'm sorry, I thought you saw that I put one back for you. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm an idiot. But boy, he put the hurt on him with slab bites.
They definitely help them hang on to it just a little bit better. There they are. That's the difference.
Time for slab bites to save the day. Come on, slab bites. Things are running into my line.
That one?
Yeah, I got Whoa! Man almighty! Slab bite, save the day!
Just like you said, man.
Oh man! Look at that beautiful black crappie.
Dale got in it.
It's a beast! A beast! 14 and a half maybe. Nice fish. Woohoo! Oh, he's coming on it strong, and he got it.
Good job.
It's a nice
Oh,
one.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I believe we need an it.
I don't know. Oh, it's a big old bluegill. Still, those are delicious. Learned that from Billy Blakely.
Ain't but one way to start on meat. Pull his little tail off, dip in that ketchup. Just like eating potato chips.
Oh my gosh! All right.
And you just pull his little fin out of his back. Pin down it. Oh, they're good. Bottom side. Then you just pin it back, just like filleting.
Just like a fillet, huh?
With a knife. Yep.
So nothing really goes to waste.
No,
No,
sir.
you don't waste anything when you
Just come right down like it.
Oh my goodness.
And then tab the feet.
So how did you get started in crappie fishing?
Well,
I
Growing
got two
up-
of them. Look at that. I
Oh,
got dual
yeah.
jigs.
growing up in southern Indiana, we didn't have a lot of really good crappie water.
Yeah.
So I didn't get started till after I met my wife
Uh-huh.
and moved down here. She's originally from this area.
Okay.
And I got out of pharmacy school and we got into walleye fishing really big for about 10 years.
There's a good walleye here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the few places you can catch a 10-pound walleye on topwater.
Wow.
Yeah, I do a little bit of guiding for them in the spring. Not much. Just I did about 10 trips, casting at night. But
Casting at night?
yeah, oh yeah, it's during the alewife spawn. So then we always knew these lakes had really good crappie, and just didn't know how to catch them.
Right.
Started off fishing at night under lights. Easy man fishing, and started perfecting the craft about 25 years ago. And met my tournament partner David Jones.
Oh,
we
yeah.
actually did a guide trip with him like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
We saw him on Kentucky Field
Uh-huh.
and was doing a show, and booked the trip, got to know him, and progressively got more into it. And 20 years later, here I am.
That's awesome. Well, he's a good guy, isn't he?
He
David?
is. He is, in my opinion, the best spider rigger I've ever seen.
I wasn't quite a believer in color.
I'm a believer in certain colors. I mean, just a general. These lakes, Cumberland and Dale, both this something pretty neutral shad, like, you know.
Yeah.
This shown. I might go to the shown up chartreuse here. That's the color. That's the usually change that I make.
My dad and I were fishing one time using the same color, and he was out fishing me like 6-1. And it was just so frustrating. And I'm like, what are you doing different? I couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out. And he goes,
Oh, he hit it.
He goes, well, you're using purple and chartreuse, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. And after about five more, I'm in the devil's land here. Come on, crappie. After about, 3 more fish, he goes, well, you're using purple and chartreuse with glitter flake, aren't you? And I'm like, no. And that's all it took.
Oh, wow.
That's all it took. I got 4 of them looking at it.
Got him.
I got him. Oh man, that's a beautiful
Black nose.
black nose, which we call a magnolia crappie in Kansas.
Nice.
Wow.
Good way to get the little guy, get the morning started.
Are we gonna eat these? What are we doing?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, listen, I'm not opposed to keeping crappie. There we go. Little black nose. Black nose. That's where some I've heard them called that.
Arkansas black nose is what we call them.
Arkansas black nose.
They brought them up here in the 80s from Arkansas.
Yeah.
The story I was told.
We always call them magnolia crappie.
They get really big in here. You thump it?
It was a thump. It was definitely a subtle bite.
Was that on Therapist?
No, that was on. What was that on? This was on the. Sorry, Jeff. I don't know the name of it. It looks kind of just like a minnow. It's got a 2-tone silver.
Okay.
I got a bunch of them though.
It's a good color.
I'll look it up.
Anything shad like on this lake is a pretty good bed.
There's one.
Good. Pretty good fish, isn't it?
Yeah, got a bend to him. Oh, beautiful fish.
Black nose.
Black nose. Crappie magnets. I'm on the pro staff, but I don't know that color. Do you?
I do not.
Okay, I don't feel so bad. He's on the
I
pro
don't know what it
staff,
is,
too.
but I like it.
Look at that beautiful. That's the SS, the racing sport stripe on that crappie. Beautiful little fish.
I don't know what color it is, but I like it.
And we caught it on the SS 55 with the matching numbers 454. That just sounds like a car, right?
That's right.
B&M Sharpshooter 55. 5 foot 5 inches, 1-piece graphite. And it was just like,
Yep.
there's the bite.
And that's all. But you see why I use it now.
Yes, I like it. I like it. So since we're keeping some crappie, can you share your crappie recipe with us?
Yeah. So this time of year, when I don't guide as much, and I actually get to keep a few fish
Yeah.
instead of the clients keeping them all, I like to do things just a little bit different than some of the other people. But
Really? That's intriguing because, you know, I asked some of these guys, and they're like, we like to fry them. We like to fry
well,
'em." What
and
do you
I do like to fry them. Don't get me wrong, but when I
Yeah.
fry them, I do a little different. I do a low carb diet. It's
Yeah.
helped me lose about 80 pounds and
Really?
feel a ton better.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I've gained about 20 of it back because of COVID, but we'll get it back. But I like to batter them in almond flour mixed half and half with grated like regular Kraft grated Parmesan.
Yeah.
And you just put your crappie fillet into an egg wash, roll it in that, and just pan fry it or even air fry it, or you can even do like a bake, kind of like a shake and bake. And it's delicious. It gives it like a nice coating,
Yeah.
a hard crust. You don't miss the cornmeal at all, and it's delicious. You don't even have to put any salt in it because the grated Parmesan itself
It's got great flavor.
gives it the saltiness.
Yeah.
And if you like a little bit of heat, I put some Tony Chiquire's Cajun seasoning in there to go along with it, and it is delicious.
Very cool.
My kids like it, so they're the true judge of fried fish.
Uh-huh.
Well, it took us all day, but we're finally getting them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I've enjoyed it.
Absolutely. It's been fun.
Yeah, man.
It's been a lot of fun.
I don't mind it when it takes all day on this lake.
No way.
I just hate to see dark come.
It's big fish.
It's a big fish.
And it's on that.
I don't think that's a bluegill.
It's on that little. Oh yeah, it's a big crappie. Look at him.
Yeah, I see him out there flashing.
Good job.
You were right, man. Downsizing. Think he wanted it?
Oh, what a tank, dude. What a tank.
Hey, he was pegged, man.
Yeah. Oh. Show that Popeye jig when you get that out of there.
He's got it pegged. I'll have to get some pliers.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. Let me give it a shot. I got it right in his nostrils, didn't he?
Yeah, you put.
Boom.
You brained him.
Woo, Corey Thomas, man. Now tell us a little bit about your guide service, because I know people are going to want to do this.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, it's called Lake Days Guide Service. It's my first year.
Yeah?
Fully Coast Guard certified, which you have to be on this lake in Lake Cumberland.
Yeah?
Ran about several trips this year. They've been great. I guide both on Lake Cumberland and Dale Hollow. You can pick. In the spring, I usually, spring and summer, I stay down here on Dale for sure. And in the winter, I do trips on both lakes.
Now, how do they get in touch with you? Just through
Facebook is probably the easiest way. My number's right on there. Or
we're going to put your number
we'll
up
put
right
my
here.
number on there.
Here it is, right here. Look. Say it.
It's 270-566-1152. Call me anytime.
All right, let's catch another one.
Awesome, man.
Dude, that's
good.
insane.
Thank you for watching this episode of Fish Eat Live. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and giving us a thumbs up. And don't forget to check out all the products used in the video and leave your comments and questions in the description area below. A special thank you to our main sponsors, B&M Poles and Crappie Magnets. We'll see you back here next week, same time, for another great episode of Fish Eat Live.